don't care how old you are or where you're at in life. You've been lied to. You've been told that getting a degree, working hard, and climbing the corporate ladder will make you successful. You've been led to believe that the key to wealth and success is a slow, steady grind. And you've been conditioned to think that rich people are lucky, born into money, or just somehow different from you. Well, let me tell you something, you've been sold a lie. If you'd been taught these 5 lessons in school, you would be rich by 20. But instead, you were fed the same garbage that holds people back. Go to school, get good grades, work hard, and you'll be fine. That's the plan that keeps you stuck. That's the plan that makes you average. So here's what you missed, here's what they didn't teach you in school. And it's the reason you're not where you want to be. If you want to make money, build wealth, and take control of your future, pay attention. This is what school should have taught you. Number 1, the power of networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Let me hit you with some truth. School lied to you. They told you that success comes from getting straight A's, memorizing facts, and knowing more than anyone else. They fed you the fantasy that the more you know, the higher you'll rise. Well, guess what? That's only half the equation, and sometimes not even close to the full picture. Here's the brutal truth. Your network is worth more than your knowledge. Let that sink in for a second. Think about it. Every billionaire, every successful entrepreneur, every person who's made it to the top, they didn't get there solely by being the smartest person in the room. No, they got there because they knew the right people. They knew how to build relationships, how to surround themselves with people who pushed them, who opened doors for them, and who gave them opportunities that the rest of the world didn't even know existed. Think about the story of Richard Branson. The man's a billionaire and self-made mogul, but you want to know his secret. He didn't build Virgin Airlines alone. He didn't come up with every idea in his empire by sitting in a room with a pile of books. He surrounded himself with people who had the skills he didn't. He partnered with people who believed in his vision, who had the resources and connections to make things happen. And he didn't just build a business, he built a network of people who helped him grow and scale at every stage. Branson once said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. What's behind that? It's not just about what you know, it's about who you know and how you can tap into a powerful network to make things happen. When you build strong relationships, the sky's the limit. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if no one knows you, if no one trusts you, if no one believes in you, you're going nowhere. Here's why networking is so powerful. 1. Opportunities will find you. You'll be the first person they think of when a big deal comes through. You won't have to hustle for every opportunity. People will come to you because they know what you can offer. 2. You're learning from the best. Surrounding yourself with people who are already where you want to be is essential. They know the ropes. They can guide you, mentor you, and show you the steps to take. They've been there, done that, and they can help you avoid the pitfalls they've already encountered. 3. Power of collaboration. You don't need to build your empire alone. One person can only do so much. When you build a network, you're building a team, people with different skills, perspectives, and resources. That's how you leverage others' strengths and create something bigger than what you could achieve alone. But here's the cold reality most people don't want to admit. They're too focused on being the smartest, on reading every book, and on proving how much they know. But in the real world, It's not the smartest person who wins, it's the person who can connect with others, build relationships, and make things happen. Here's how you start. 1. Stop hiding behind your books, get out there, network, build real relationships. Don't just attend events, engage with people. Ask questions, offer help, be genuine. Stop worrying about being perfect and start being present. 2. Find people who are where you want to be. You don't need to be friends with everyone, but you do need to build relationships with people who are ahead of you. Learn from them, build trust, collaborate with them. 3. Add value first. You don't just take from your network, you add value. You help others, you share ideas, you make connections. People want to work with someone who brings value to the table. 4. Be consistent. Networking is not a one-time thing. Stay in touch with people. Listen, you can be the smartest, hardest working person in the room, but if you don't know the people, your chances of success are limited. But the moment you start building the right network, things change. Money follows those who build relationships. Opportunities follow those who know the right people. So stop wasting time thinking that knowledge is everything. Start investing in people. Start building your network. When you do, everything else will follow. Number 2. Money isn't evil, it's the tool for freedom. Here's a hard truth for you. School taught you to be ashamed of wanting money. They drilled it into your head that chasing money was selfish, that wanting wealth was somehow wrong. They told you that the goal in life was to work hard, keep your head down and be humble, while the real truth is, those who chase freedom don't have to be humble, they take it. But let me set the record straight right now. Money is not evil, it is the ultimate tool for freedom. Money is not the problem. How you use it is where the power lies. You've been led to believe that wealth is a dirty word, but the reality is money is the key to living life on your terms. It's not just about buying material things. It's about unlocking choices, opportunities, and the ability to control your own destiny. The more money you have, the more freedom you have to shape your life the way you want. Let me ask you something. How many times have you thought about making a change in your life, but you didn't because you felt stuck in the 9-5 grind? How many times have you had to choose between doing what you love and paying your bills? How many dreams have you buried because you didn't have the financial means to make them happen? That's the trap. You're stuck in a cycle where money controls you, where the lack of it is keeping you from living the life you deserve. But that doesn't have to be your reality. You don't have to be stuck working for someone else or making decisions based on a paycheck. You don't have to give up on your dreams just because you're waiting for permission or security. If school had taught you this from the start, you'd be thinking differently. You'd know that money is a tool, and not just any tool, a powerful weapon for personal freedom. It's the means by which you can design your life, not the thing that keeps you chained to a job or a limited lifestyle. Let's be real about this. What if instead of being told to live within your means, you were taught how to expand your means? What if you could wake up tomorrow and say, I'm not just working for a paycheck. I'm building something that lasts. I'm creating an empire that will change my future and the future of those I care about. Take a look at Mark Zuckerberg, for example. Did he chase money? No. But he understood that money is power. He used it to create a platform that changed the world. He didn't settle for mediocrity. He didn't hold back, worrying about how much money he should or shouldn't make. Instead, he focused on building something bigger than himself, and with that, the money followed. He understood that wealth gives you the freedom to take risks, innovate, and change the world. And with that kind of freedom, he created one of the most powerful companies in the world. If you'd learned this lesson earlier, you wouldn't be worried about living paycheck to paycheck. You'd be building your future, taking calculated risks, and using money as a tool to create massive impact. Money doesn't just change your life, it gives you the freedom to change the lives of those around you and beyond. It's the means by which you can give back, make an impact, and leave a legacy. Don't let anyone tell you that money is bad. Money's the tool that can bring your dreams to life. It's the key to making things happen, to creating opportunities, and to taking control of your future. And the sooner you stop thinking of money as the enemy, the sooner you'll start using it to fuel your freedom. So here's the real challenge for you. Start thinking differently. Start viewing money as the tool that it is. Stop living in fear of it. Don't let the lack of it control you. Instead, learn how to build wealth, how to grow it, and how to use it as the foundation for the life you want. Money is not a curse, it's freedom. It's the power to live life on your terms. Take control. Build your wealth. Live your dreams. And stop waiting for permission to do it. Number 3, sales skills will make you rich no matter what industry you're in. But here's the truth that school never taught you: if you can't sell, you'll never make real money. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in tech, medicine, real estate, or finance. It doesn't even matter if you have the most innovative product or the best idea in the world. If you can't sell, you'll never get where you want to be. And let's be honest, most people hate the idea of sales. They think it's sleazy. They think it's something that other people do, those pushy, obnoxious types trying to make a quick buck. And because of that, most people avoid sales altogether. They'd rather sit in a comfort zone, waiting for opportunities to come to them. But here's the cold reality. That mindset keeps you broke. Let me tell you why. Every billionaire, every successful entrepreneur, and every person who's achieved massive wealth knows how to sell. And I'm not just talking about selling a product or a service. I'm talking about selling ideas, selling your vision. They know how to persuade, how to influence, and how to communicate in a way that makes others want to buy into their ideas. This is not just about making a quick sale, it's about building relationships, creating trust, and knowing how to position yourself and your value in a way that resonates with others. Let me give you an example. Take a look at Elon Musk. Whether you love him or hate him, there's one thing you can't deny. He's a master at selling. He doesn't just sell electric cars or rockets. He sells a vision of the future. He's been able to convince the world to believe in his ideas, from electric vehicles to space exploration, by selling the bigger picture. Think about how he's pitched his projects to investors, to consumers, to the media. He doesn't just sell a product, he sells hope. He communicates his vision so powerfully that people buy into it. And once they do, they want to be a part of it, whether they're buying a Tesla or investing in SpaceX. The result? Billions of dollars in revenue and some of the most valuable companies in the world. But why does sales matter so much? 1, it's about persuasion. Can you get someone to say yes to your idea, to your product, or to your vision? Can you show them why it's worth their time, money, or energy? Sales is all about influence, knowing what people want, how they think, and how you can give it to them in a way they can't resist. 2, it's about positioning. When you know how to sell, you can position yourself as a leader in your industry. You can present your skills, your knowledge, or your expertise in a way that others see you as an authority. You become the person others want to listen to and follow. 3. It's about value. At its core, sales is about showing people the value of what you have to offer. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or even your own skills, you need to understand what people need and how you can meet those needs. It's about showing them why what you have is worth more than their money or time. 4. When you build strong relationships, those relationships lead to long-term success. You don't just sell once, you build a customer base, a fan base, and eventually a community of people who believe in what you offer. If school had taught you how to sell, how to negotiate, how to present yourself with confidence and clarity, you'd be unstoppable. You'd never be stuck. You wouldn't be waiting for a job, a promotion, or a miracle. You'd be out there building your empire, making deals and creating opportunities that come to you, not the other way around. You wouldn't be stuck in a dead-end job. You wouldn't be wasting time or energy hoping someone notices your skills. You'd be out there, making things happen. Every billionaire, every successful person is a master of communication, of selling themselves, their ideas, and their vision. So here's what you need to do. 1. Start selling. Start with your ideas, with your passions, with your vision. Learn how to speak with confidence. Learn how to communicate the value you bring to the table. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or your own talents, you need to know how to position yourself in a way that gets people to say yes. 2. Start building relationships. The more people you know, the more doors you'll open. But networking isn't just about meeting people, it's about selling yourself. 3. Start practicing every day. Whether it's a pitch for a business idea or asking for a raise, the more you practice selling, the better you'll become at it. The more confident you'll become. You can be the smartest, most talented person in your field, but if you can't sell, you'll struggle. Learn how to sell, and the world becomes yours. Every opportunity, every deal, every success will be yours for the taking. Don't wait. Start now. 4. Work smart, not hard. Here's the biggest lie that school fed you. They told you that hard work was the key to success. They told you to grind it out, work long hours, and sacrifice everything for the sake of progress. But here's the truth they never taught you. Hard work is overrated. You know what really makes you rich? Working smart. Think about it. Billionaires don't build their wealth by working harder than everyone else. They build it by working smarter. They leverage their time, they delegate, and they automate. They use technology, systems, and people to do the heavy lifting while they focus on strategy, growth, and scaling their empires. They're not stuck on the 9-to-5 grind, trading hours for dollars. They understand that time is the most valuable resource you have, and they don't waste a single minute of it. They focus on results, not effort. Let me give you an example. Take Jeff Bezos. When he built Amazon, he didn't focus on the grunt work. He built a system that could run on its own 24/7 without him lifting a finger. His wealth didn't come from packing boxes or answering emails. It came from building systems, automating processes, and making smart decisions. Now, take a look at your own life. Are you grinding yourself into the ground for little return? Are you wasting your time on tasks that could be automated or delegated? Are you too busy to think about the big picture because you're stuck in the daily grind? Working hard will only get you so far, but working smart, that's what will make you rich. So, here's what school should have taught you. 1. Optimize your time. Every billionaire knows how to manage their time effectively. They prioritize what moves the needle and eliminate distractions. Stop focusing on the small, unimportant tasks that waste your energy. 2. Delegate or outsource. You don't need to do everything yourself. If you're stuck doing tasks that could be handled by someone else, you're wasting your potential. Learn how to build a team, how to delegate, and how to focus on what matters most. 3. Automate and leverage technology. In today's world, there's no reason to be doing manual work when systems and technology can handle it for you. Whether it's automating your finances, using software for efficiency, or leveraging AI to save time, the tools are there, use them. 4. Focus on results, not effort. The more effort you put in doesn't necessarily equal more success. It's about how effectively you achieve your goals. Instead of working hard for the sake of working hard, focus on what truly brings results and scale that. You can grind all day, every day, but if you're not working smart, you'll stay stuck in a cycle of exhaustion, frustration, and mediocrity. The grind does not equal success. If you want to get rich, you need to stop glorifying the hustle and start focusing on optimizing your time, building systems, and using every tool available to create results. The rich don't work harder, they work smarter. Now ask yourself this: are you stuck in the grind? Or are you ready to start working smart? Because if you want to be rich by 20, if you want to break free from the rat race, it's time to stop doing more for the sake of doing more. It's time to leverage your time, delegate where necessary, and focus on the results that truly matter. Work smart, not hard. That's the real key to wealth and freedom. Now go out and make it happen. Number 5. Risk is your friend. Stop playing it safe. Let me make this crystal clear. Playing it safe is the quickest way to stay broke. It's as simple as that. School taught you to avoid failure at all costs. They told you to play by the rules, to follow the path, to be careful and stay comfortable. But here's the truth they didn't want you to hear: that's where you fail. That's where you get stuck in the average life. Billionaires, they don't play it safe. They don't follow the beaten path. They take calculated risks because they know without risk, there's no reward. Now, let's talk about what risk really is. Risk isn't gambling. It's not throwing everything away without a plan. No, it's about understanding the potential rewards and weighing the consequences. It's about making decisions with confidence and foresight, knowing full well that there's a possibility of failure, but believing that the upside is worth it. Failure, they don't fear it, they embrace it. They know failure is just feedback. It's the price of progress. If you're not failing, if you're not taking chances, you're not growing. Take a look at a true risk taker like Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin. He's made billions, but along the way, he's taken risks that most people would never dream of. From starting Virgin Records in a tiny record store to launching Virgin Atlantic Airlines, Branson has put it all on the line time and time again. Sure, he's had failures, big ones. Virgin Cola was a flop. Virgin Brides didn't take off. But he didn't stop. Instead, he pivoted. He adapted. He understood that failure isn't the end, it's just part of the process. He didn't get rich by playing it safe, he got rich by being willing to fail, by taking risks, and by moving fast to correct his mistakes. Now, ask yourself, when was the last time you took a real risk? Were you too comfortable, too afraid to push yourself outside your comfort zone? You think you're protecting yourself by staying safe, but in reality, you're just making sure you'll stay stuck. Stop being afraid of failure. Fear of failure is the enemy of success. Every successful person you admire took risks. Every billionaire, every entrepreneur, every trailblazer, they didn't play it safe. They stepped into the unknown, and they took risks that paid off. The reason you're not where you want to be is because you've been avoiding risk. You've been avoiding challenges, waiting for the perfect time and hoping that everything will fall into place. But the truth, the perfect time will never be fully ready. Action breeds results, and action requires risk. Think about it this way. You can sit in your comfort zone and play it safe, but that's where you stay average. That's where you stay stuck. The winners, they're the ones who dare to step out. They're the ones who risk failure, but keep pushing forward because they know the potential reward is far greater than the temporary setback of a failure. So, what's holding you back? What's stopping you from taking that leap, making that investment, or starting that business? It's the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown. But remember, this risk is your friend. It's the only thing that will separate you from the masses, the only thing that will push you toward greatness. Start taking calculated risks today. Start failing fast and pivoting faster. Because if you're not risking, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're never going to reach the level of success you dream about. So stop playing it safe. Stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. Go out, take risks, and make things happen. The life you want won't come from staying comfortable. But it will come from stepping into the unknown and embracing the power of risk. Risk is the difference between the life you have and the life you want. So go ahead, face it.